Okay, so food is one of the most primarily important activities for dogs, and having dominion over the food. Perfect. Take a step towards her. She's too close. Right at her until she moves away. There you go. Perfect. That was perfect. Now you start moving away before she was stationary. That's why she came back. So just wait. She probably won't go into SIT. So take one step back. Stop. Read her. She stays in place. Take another step back. See how her tail is coming down. Yeah, that's beautiful. Now, do you have some chips that you could eat, or a cracker, or something crunchy?
Like a carrot?
Carrot would work perfect. You only have to take a couple bites out of it. I just like something that's crunchy so they can hear the sound. Perfect. Now close the door, and I'm going to have you kind of just lean against the sink. I don't want to have you standing between her and her food. It's her job to stay away, not yours. See how she looked at it and didn't go? Perfect. So you're great. You're looking like you're very casual. You're not relaxed, and you're not the one blocking her. There's nothing but air between her and her. Now keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep walking at her, keep walking at her. She's got to be 7 feet away. There we go. Maybe that line, see where the line is right there, where the light is?
Yeah.
That would be the boundary. Now go back to your first position and lean against the counter. So she started thinking, well, I can go eat right now. No, you have to wait for the human to be done. So when you're done eating your carrot, you maybe one more bite, then you can put the carrot down, or you can eat the whole thing if you want. And then you're going to walk over. What I do is I would stand with my back to the refrigerator. Up. Keep marching. She's past the line. A little bit more assertive. So if you kind of slowed down and stopped, and that gives her the impression, well, maybe I'm in the right spot. So when I want to walk towards the dog to correct, I keep a good rate of speed until the dog is back across the line. She's across the line now. So now walk back and let's lean against the sink and take another bite and put it down. All right. Now I would walk towards what I would do is walk towards put the refrigerator at my back, and I put my hand up on this shoulder. I go sweeping motion, and I say eat or food, and then point at her food when it's time for her to do it. No, I would face her. Put your back to the refrigerator. And say food.
Food?
And now tap her bowl. Tap her bowl with your fingers. First couple times it might be a little bit hard. All right, now just walk away and then just kind of go in the corner. Or maybe actually come and grab a seat over here. If you sit down, you'll have a little bit less authority. Now, this is off. She's going to be off her game because this is different than what she normally is. There we go.
Oh, yeah. The thing is, she usually waits about that far.
Okay.
Before she goes over there anyway.
Now, does she normally do that, take a bite, and then bring it over here?
No.
But okay. That's kind of a scavenger tactic. It might have been just with the stuff that we're doing. Typically, the lowest dog in the totem pole, like if they kill a rabbit, and I'm number 10 in a pack of 10 dogs, I might not get anything. There might not be any rabbit left before it's my turn. So she might go up and snatch an ear and run away and eat it. That's where that behavior comes from. But it's probably a result of the stuff that we did earlier today, because she's a little bit off her game. She's used to telling you what to do rather than the other way around.
Eating, I tried to train her to stay away from the table.
I would maybe make this, you have a nice line right here.
Yeah.
I would maybe make it, she's not allowed to be on the blue carpet when you're eating, if you eat at the table here.
Yeah.
So you have a nice little line that goes around here and comes down here. So then she can be anywhere she wants. She just can't be on the blue carpet while you're eating. But ideally, what I'd like you to do is put food in her bowl. You sit down and eat your whole meal. She's got to wait until you finish. Not when you start eating, because she'll finish first.
Yeah.
So when you get done, then you bust your dishes, and when you get done, then you go over and give her permission like that. Now, again, that's why I like to use eat or food or whatever the one-word command is. You run the service, so maybe you say chow or whatever it is.
I like that chow.
And then
Chow.
and then eventually you can walk down there and start watching TV, and then you say chow and snap your fingers, and she goes over, rushes, eats her food. I have a Dalmatian now. He was a puppy at the time, and he was eating my adult Dalmatian's food. My adult was eating the puppy food. And so that's where I learned this. And so I had the Farley, the Dalmatian I have now, had to sit and wait. I ate first, then I let Nesta, my first Dalmatian, eat, and then I would give Farley permission to eat. After doing this for about a week, I was in the middle of feeding Nesta, my first dog, and then the phone rang. And I went on the other side of the house to answer the phone, and I forgot what I was doing. 2 hours later, and my puppy's only 4 or 5 months old. I forgot what I was doing. I look around and I haven't seen the puppy. I'm like, oh, holy crap, there might be some danger. I run in the kitchen and expect to see like fire. He was still sitting 10 feet away from the bowl, hadn't eaten anything.
Oh my God.
All right, so she's moved away. So now we're going to go ahead. We're going to pick up that food and we're going to put it in a container. You can maybe put it back if there's enough in the little plastic container. If there's room, you put it all in there. Might be able to recycle that and just grab a spoon or whatever you want to do. So if we leave the food in there, then she eats at her pleasure.
I see.
But right now, as soon as you walk away from the bowl, that's our way of saying that you're done.
You're done.
And then we take the food away. And then we put the empty bowl back down. It's important not to pick up the whole bowl because that's looked at as you taking away the food. If you dump it and then put the bowl back down, most dogs will come and lick the bowl. They're like, what's up with that? And I wouldn't even rinse it out because she'll come and lick the rest of that.
Yeah, it's got all that meat in it.
Yep. So then she's going to come over and what happened to the food? And if after this happens 5 or 6 days in a row, she's going to understand when I leave the bowl with food in it, that means there will be no food when I return. So when the getting's good, I better get it.
Yeah.
So that's basically the structured feeding ritual I would recommend because it goes a long ways.